Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to World of Warcraft, the Burning Crusade Classic, and our Night Elf Druid playthrough. We have a quest here that I didn't see before. Or maybe it wasn't available yet. It's a level 12 quest. Well, this says level 8 and that it's green. Elixirs for the Blade Leaves. Our herb and alchemy shop is booming, but my husband spends so much time mixing potions that we never have time for each other. Can you help us? If you could bring me a supply of pre-made elixirs, then I would be happy to trade with you. Okay. 6 elixirs of lion strength and 2 elixirs of minor defense. We can do this now.
Peace be with you.
And in return, she's going to give us some Earth Root and Mage Royal. Is that the equivalent of what we just gave her, like in mats? No. Not exactly. Okay, probably still fine. We still have 1 potion of Lion Strength and 3 of Defense. So yeah. I guess it was an alchemy quest. Let's see, what are we doing next? I think now it's time to head back over here. A few of you guys let me know that this quest here, Black Moss the Fetid, it comes from a rare enemy, probably called Black Moss the Fetid. I should have paid more attention to the name of the quest, but yeah, thank you guys for letting me know. We'll see if we encounter him, and apparently if we do encounter him, he's pretty tough, so. With our new bear form, and all of our other druid tricks, we should be able to get him down. I'm hoping. Did we learn our level 12 stuff? I think so. But I'm also going to double check. I did a little bit of inventory management, so we should be good there. Let's get our buffs up, including our potion. Let's double check our trainer. Yeah, we're all set here. We have milk, we have bread, and I think that's basically all we need. I think we're good. It is a little bit of a run, but we'll see if maybe we can do some herbing along the way. Hope you guys are doing well today. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate the support on the series. I know we've had a little bit of a rough time on the druid so far, but yesterday was pretty good. Getting our bear form felt really nice. Being able to go from pole to pole without having to drink was awesome. So I'm hoping that things will just get better and better from here. I'm going to try not to do too much fighting, but the herbs that we can grab without fighting too much, I'm going to do that. We'll kind of just grab whatever's on our route that we don't have to fight through too many mobs to get through. Although we do have some rested experience we could burn, it probably wouldn't be the worst thing if we fought a few extra enemies. I always worry about taking my time too much and making things a little bit too grindy for you guys. Who is leveling here today? Let's go ahead and take a look. Got a few people on, not very many. I don't really know how popular the Night Elves are as an alliance race, if we're judging by, like, population of players. I have to assume that humans would probably be the most common alliance race choice, but maybe that's wrong. We don't have thorns up, but I'm not going to put it up until we get into an area where we're going to do some combat. Let's come over here and grab this Earth Root. That's going to be worth it. I've been thinking about maybe making these episodes a little bit longer. I know that they're already pretty long at an hour. I was thinking about maybe going up to an hour and a half or so per episode. Basically, the long and short of it is that I have about 3 hours a day to play. And if I do hour-long videos, then that usually results in 3 videos. I try to spread those across a couple of different series that we have going on. The problem is with doing 3 videos a day is that YouTube does not really like me to put out 3 videos a day. And what I mean by it doesn't like me is I mean the algorithm that determines whether or not people on YouTube are going to see your videos is punishing to me. Typically if I put up more than 2 videos, or if I put up 2 videos too close together in a day, or not in the prime viewing hours, there's all these considerations that you have to take into account with the algorithm, and it's kind of unfortunate because you want to just kind of do what you do, but you can't really just do what you do. You have to do what you do and pay attention to what's kind of happening, and you have to do that if you want people to actually see your videos, and that's why I do these. To share this journey with you guys. So when the algorithm just says, nope, not showing this to anybody, I realize, okay, well, I can't usually put out 3 videos a day and not have it plummet certain key statistics. So I was thinking that maybe I just increase the length of the episodes, and then I could do my 3 hours a day, put out 2 episodes, which seems to be like the decent amount. And yeah, kind of do it that way. But I was curious what you guys think. I know an hour and a half would probably be too long for a lot of people. I think a lot of Let's Plays on YouTube do half-hour episodes. I did half-hour episodes for a very long time. But then I kind of had that problem that I was just talking about, where I had more time to play during the day. But putting out more and more videos wasn't the answer because people weren't seeing them. Because YouTube really doesn't want to push that many videos from me in a single day. We can do thorns now. Oh, we can't do thorns from within bear form. Okay. Kind of knew that. And so in rage is going to generate more rage for us over 10 seconds, but it's gonna make us take more damage basically. Huh. Okay. Let's see how much more damage. Let's see if it's a noticeable amount. We should also be using our demoralizing roar, decreasing nearby enemies' melee attack power, so whenever we're up against people who are actually striking us, we'll try to use that. We are putting points into it as well. That's our talent that we're going into. It's increasing the attack power reduction of our demoralizing roar. And it would be increasing the damage of our ferocious bite, but that is a cat ability that we don't have yet because we're not a cat yet. But it'll pay off soon. The weird thing is we'll finish the whole talent before we even have cat form. So we'll put all 5 points in it and we'll never see the results of it until much later. We are going to work our way up to the northwest and grab that quest that's back there. That will be another quest that I've never done. I need to look ahead and see if and when we get an interrupt. Because having an interrupt would be awesome. Not having an interrupt is going to get painful after a while. We're probably getting a little too close here. We might aggro this one on our left. Especially if she runs. Let's try to pull her back a little bit. Oh, that didn't help. Well, no running for her. I'll say this is not a good drop rate, but they've given us a lot of enemies to go through, and on the bear, I'm actually kind of enjoying the pace. Especially compared to casting on the druid. I'm sure there are those people who really enjoy the druid as a caster, but yeah, you guys have more tenacity than I do, that's for sure. Did not think I had the patience to deal with that. Let's get a regrowth going here. That's good. Oh, this is a rare Fury Shelda. Huh. Well, I went for a thumbnail there, but don't think we got it. What did she drop? Bloody Chain Boots. That is not something that we're gonna need. So there's that, but that was cool. It's always cool to find a rare. Even if you're not paying attention, you don't realize it's a rare till you're already fighting it. We still have a ways to go. But we are done with the blood feather pelts, so... And this one's going to be the escort quest. I think we're escorting them to the quest giver that we have a turn in for, so that actually works out really well. These are matriarchs, so a little bit tougher, I think, than the other ones we were fighting a minute ago. Yeah, yikes. Yikes, yikes, super yikes. Let's get a regrowth going. We'll shapeshift. Yeah, that run though, if we don't finish them off pretty succinctly, they will get away and will aggro others. Probably not worth doing Demoralizing Shout on these casters. They're not really... Oh no, not a healing wave! Oh, jeez! Alright then. 2 can play the healing game. It's gonna make this take forever, but we can do it. I'm just gonna clear everybody out. We're gonna have to escort somebody out through here anyway, so... Everyone's gonna have to go. Alright, one more, and then we will escort our druid friend here. They are... well, maybe they're not a druid, maybe they're actually a pet or something, I don't know. Their name is Mist, so... that could be a character name, it could be a pet's name, I'm not sure. But it looks like maybe it's a pet. I don't see any druid markings on it. Somebody just lost their pet kitty cat. The saber cat's fur is a distinctive gray color blending into the surrounding forest. Well, it's grayish-black-ish. As she lays there, you observe that she is badly wounded, with deep lacerations across her back and stomach. She raises her head and gazes at you, bright intelligence shining in blue eyes. She seems to wish to follow you. Yeah, I've never done this quest before. I don't think I've done any of the quests up here, ever. May never have been to the Oracle Glade. Oh, okay. Whoa, you're gonna actually follow us. It's really rare to have an escort quest quite like this in Classic. Usually they walk their path and you have to stay with them. This one's actually just gonna follow us wherever we go. Oh, it's timed. Okay, 8 minutes. Yeah, I've never done this quest before, but it's pretty cool. And that's the great thing about Questie, is a lot of these quests I never would have encountered or known that they were there. And playing through the game, even for the umpteenth time with Questie, provides a completely different experience than doing it without. And yeah, we've done it without plenty of times. So yeah, I'm really enjoying finding these out-of-the-way quests. There we go. I feared I would never see you again. Yes, I am well. Do not worry for me. You must rest and recover your health. There we go. Will he stay and hang out here? Probably not. He's probably gonna disappear into the wilderness. Bye, kitty. Yeah, see, without phasing, he can't hang out. He's gonna run over there and then he's gonna despawn.
I am honored.
I'm impressed by what you have accomplished here in so short a time. Would that I could ask you to remain here to assist me with my duties, but I know in my heart that greater tasks lie ahead of you. I have noticed that the Oracle Tree has just shed a piece of its bark. No doubt it has a task that it wishes completed. You should speak with it. You should speak with the tree. Thank you. I feared I would never see Mist again, and knowing only her death in my heart, never to be united with my faithful companion. I owe you more than you can know, and you have my eternal gratitude. Which, coming from a Night Elf, actually means possibly eternal gratitude. Well, we don't need another cloak, and we don't really need anything, so let's take the shield to sell it. The forest whispers of your feats of valor, as I felt the harpies Forced from their nest, a greater calm spread across the forest, its creatures once again feeling safe. I have feared sending another messenger to the Archdruid, but I know that you will see my message to him safely. Deliver this to him, and know that the forest will see you safely along its paths to the forest of stone. Okay.
Farewell.
Didn't she say that we should, like, talk to a tree? I mean, she did say that. She said it. But I don't think we can actually talk to the tree. Yeah, I don't see a quest. She said that it shed its bark, and that must mean that it had a quest for us, that we should speak with it, but I think that was, nothing. Maybe it's something that they didn't quite get into the game? Maybe the follow-up she gave us to deliver the message is what it was about? I don't know. But yeah, if this is the Oracle Tree, it doesn't have anything for us right now. Okay, so, with that in mind, we are going to come back up here. We're going to look for... there's a certain named spider we need. Yeah, Lady Southra. We have to put her out of her misery because she has gone quite insane. And has affected all of her offspring as well. And when we're up there, we'll come down the river and we'll give a look around for Black Moss the Fetid. See if we can get eyes on him. And then we'll go from there. I think we're wrapping things up here pretty soon. I can't imagine that we have much more to do here. And we're going to leave probably around level 13. And then it's going to be off to Darkshore. Well, that was a lurking lurker. Looks like that's her behind us. Yep. Yeah, I mean, with regrowth going, for the whole time regrowth is up, it's going to be pretty hard for any enemies to deal any damage to us. We got that completed, so that's... where's that going? Oh, that's also going back to Darnassus. Okay, let's just look around here for a little while, and see if we can find this rare spawn. And then if we can find him, just have to hope that we can take him out. If we get to level 50 Alchemy, I'll be able to train the next rank of Alchemy while we're in town. And that would be good, so I'm going to try to make sure that we do hit level 50 before I take us into Darnassus. Okay, so there's the Timberling Mire Beast and the Elder Timberlings. But we are looking for this guy. Alright, well that was pretty easy. Let's get a regrowth, a rejuve, and let's go. And there we go. Let's click on the item to start the quest. Begins a level 5 quest. Oh no, are we out level for this? No, it's still yellow. That's weird that it says level. I guess you can start it at level 5. It'd probably be red for you then. I mean, I don't know how you would defeat that guy at level 5. Okay, with that in mind, I say we hearth back to Dalinar and come down here and turn this in before we do anything else. With the way the rest of his quest chains have gone, I doubt it's going to chain into anything much. But it could chain into a breadcrumb just to turn in Darnassus, so let's go find out. It used to be, way before Classic came out, that the Night Elf starting zone used to be my least favorite zone, and after seeing all of it, it's actually become one of my favorites, if not my favorite. It's incredible to think that, like, I judged it for a long time based on the very limited amount of content that I did see here. Because there's so many things here that I never did. That, yeah, my experience was probably that I left here around level 10, feeling like nothing went anywhere, feeling like I didn't get enough levels, and yeah, it was only my fault for not, you know, knowing about all the quests and stuff. Because yeah, we are going to end at around level 13, and I feel like we've done a lot here. I've had a really good time. I love the music here. I love the scenery. The artwork here is amazing. It's really just a joy to level through here, and I'm hoping that Darkshore is the same. I like the aesthetic of Darkshore as well. I remember some of the quests had pretty bad drop rates, but I'm hoping that on the bear we won't feel that as much, because we'll just be in a flow of going through enemies. What is this, a Timberling heart? It's covered with a foul moss. Thank you for bringing this to me. I will examine the heart and, if fortune shines, determine the nature of the moss about it. I have removed that foul moss from the heart, but it remains tainted. Try placing the heart in my planter. It is filled with a nutritive soil that may cleanse and heal the heart. Okay. You place the heart within the planter and it quickly digs itself in. A few seconds later, it wriggles back out, cleansed. It pulses slightly, beckoning for you to take it. Ah, that's creepy, but okay. Summons a Timberling to protect you for 20 minutes? What is with all these crazy items? Is this a one and done? That's pretty cool. Actually. Huh. Yeah, I like that. I don't know when I'll use it. It's that thing where, like, you don't want to use it, because when you use it, it's going to be gone. But then again, if you never use it, then what's the point? If we have to come up against an elite soon or something like that, maybe we'll pop it. That is pretty cool. Okay, with that being done, I guess all that's really left to do is to make our way... to Darnassus. We have a couple of things to turn in there, and then I think we're going to have to head down to Root there in Village and catch the boat over to Aberdeen. And by boat, I mean flight point, because yeah, we can actually just fly right over there. So that is the plan. Once we get to Aberdeen, there's going to be about 500,000 quests to pick up. Trying to take a route that might bring us by some herbs. Try to stay a little bit away from the road, but we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna run right into a pack of Night Sabers. Just noticing that I have mail from one of the trainers in Moonglade. What could that be about? I'm really hoping that the cat quest doesn't involve as much traveling, or that there isn't a cat quest. How wonderful would it be just to train our cat form? I know it's probably not going to happen like that. One of you guys told me about the water form is going to be a real pain. The thing about like water form is like, yeah, that's a nice to have, but it's really just a nice to have. So if it's like really far out of the way, it could be something we wait on. Whereas with the bear and the cat, like those we absolutely have to do, so... okay, if you want to. Just gonna let you live. Of course, as soon as I pop out, it aggroes. I thought it was gonna just keep walking from us. I'm going to swing down here and grab this earth root. We have quite a bit of it. We don't have a lot of silver leaf. We don't have a lot of... Well, we don't have a lot of silver leaf. Oh, hi. Lots of cats. Well, I do see it up there, we just have to actually get into a position where we can grab it. This way. And we did hit our goal, we are at 52 Herbalism, so now we should be able to train the next rank. I like to get that done early, otherwise I forget. And then you're out in the middle of the fields, collecting herbs, and you're not getting skill ups because you're maxed out and didn't realize it. So I am going to try to keep an eye on that. Basically every time I've leveled an alchemist, there's been a point in time when I've realized that I can't get any more skill ups because I forgot to train the next rank. Gonna try to make sure that doesn't happen to us on the druid. Well, the quests are on opposite sides of the map. Let's head down to the Temple of the Moon first. Yeah, we could take in the sights and sounds of Darnassus while we're here. Do we have anything in our bags? Oh yeah, we got some full bags that we can empty out here. This looks like a good spot to do so. Alright, that should be good. Herbalism. Where is Herbalism? Herbalism's gonna be down here. We'll hit that on the way to the temple. It's kind of a weird place for him to be. I would have expected him to be in one of the crafter buildings over here. We've clearly taken the wrong way to get up here. Let's go up the convenient little ramp here. This and Thunderbluff are probably the cities that I have spent the least amount of time in my 16-year storied history in World of Warcraft. Okay, here we go. Herbalism trainer.
Hello.
And we can grab Journeyman. And now we don't have to worry about it again until we get close to 150.
Alone light your path.
It's a very beautiful city though. I really love the aesthetic of it and all the architecture. It's really awesome. Would love to see more Night Elf cities and towns that are not ruins. That would be really cool. I regret the task that I have asked you to carry out, but Lady Sathra is beyond any hope. It is our hope to offer the sacrifice of the spinnerets to Elune. With this sacrifice, Elune will bless Sathra so that she might be reborn and at peace. The forest mourns for Lady Sathra, but it was something that had to be done. Now you must finish the task to which you have been appointed. Take the spinnerets and offer Lady Sathra's sacrifice to Elune. Lay the great spider to rest. Inside this temple, find the central fountain. There is where you may leave the sacrifice. The holy waters will purify and cleanse the corruption that drove Sathra mad. When you have completed this, return to me.
Go in peace.
So, like right down here. Ow. This was really cool. So yeah, I guess she's gonna be reborn. Maybe that means her spirit will go into a little egg and Ardenweald. We'll try not to think about that. Lore is so much better when, like, the curtain isn't fully pulled back, when you never actually see the machinations of the afterlife and of what happens when a soul dies. Like, once you see that there's a mechanical structure behind that, it kind of, like, takes the oomph out of lore and mysticism.
What brings you here?
The loss of Lady Sathra is distressing, but in this way only may she be reborn with a renewed spirit. May Elune willingly accept the sacrifice that you have offered her. Hey, we can get some actual boots that are not cloth and have armor on them. And there's level 13, look at that. Some new boots, looking good. And we still have one more to turn in. Way up in the Cenarian Enclave. And more than likely, we're gonna have to go all the way to the top. And one of you guys let me know that my suspicions about Fandral Staghelm here were basically correct, that he is not the greatest of guys, and kind of becomes a bad dude.
I have vision that she lacks.
You come with the spirit of the forest strongly within you, Druid. What business do you have with the Arch-Druid of the Kaldori? I wondered why the Oracle Tree had not communicated with me for so long. It seems that some problems are lessened while others grow to greater concerns. I fear my work on Teldrassil shall never be completed, and our immortality never restored. Nonetheless, you have done the Oracle Tree's task well, and should be rewarded for your diligence. That's the nicest he's ever been to us. If you had enough time to run messages for the Oracle Tree, then I'm sure that I can press you into service to deliver a message to the Grove of the Ancients in Darkshore, due south of Aberdeen. You will most likely have to secure transport on a hippogriff, but I have faith enough in you that you can manage that. Take this to Anu, the Ancient of Lore. He has been awaiting word from me, even as I waited for news from the Oracle Glade. Alright, yeah, that's another breadcrumb taking us back over to Darkshore, and I think that's everything we have to do here. Don't think we have any other business to take care of. We've vendored, organized our inventory, turned in our quest. We have... we've yet to hit 14, so... we don't need to visit the trainer. Got our herbalism skilled up. Yeah, I think we are good to go. No more quests on the map except for a donation of wool, which we don't actually have any wool yet, so... otherwise, we could probably do that when we do have a stack of wool. We have a bunch of linen just kind of sitting. I did it again. I keep saying I keep meaning to leave my chat on combat log so the scroll is not as annoying, and I have failed again. I kind of wish it would like keep this set so that when I log out and back in, it like just defaults it to the combat log. But maybe I'll have to write myself a little sticky note. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, I do realize that like when I'm playing, I can ignore this completely if I want to, because I kind of zero in on the character and the enemy and my UI. But as a viewer, it's probably a lot harder to ignore like the constant scroll, since it's words that you can read. Your brain is probably like more often drawn to it. So I will try to keep it on the combat log. And I'm gonna drink some coffee while we fly. Yeah, there's going to be a ton of quests to pick up when we get to Aberdeen. I don't think I'm going to read every single one of them. We'll read some of the ones that seem more important, and then we'll kind of just look at the objectives for the ones that are just collection quests or kill quests or stuff like that. And some of them are going to be lower level, like the level 10 stuff. We're going to want to tackle these kind of in a priority order to get some of the lower level ones out of the way first. Because, yeah, I mean, look at all the quests. It's kind of nuts, actually. Just a little bit crazy.
I am honored.
Gwyneth here wants us to investigate some giant animals like turtles and stuff that have washed up on the shores of the beach. We're going to be working on that for her. I believe there's a dwarf fisherman down here that wants something. I don't know if we need to be able to fish for this, or what exactly the deal is. 6 Darkshore groupers. Yeah, I don't have fishing, so probably won't be doing that. We are going to set our hearthstone here. I'm going to do that right now before I forget.
My goods are of the highest quality.
Let's go down the dock a little ways and pick up the quest that's out there on the dock. You know what? That's level 16. We can, well, let's just grab it. My impulse is to let it sit, but let's grab it just in case. In the aftermath of the battles at the Well of Eternity, I heard that Azeroth had been destroyed, its people dead, including my love, Anea. I would never have thought, thousands of years later, that memories of Anea would still haunt my dreams. Wandering the woods of Darkshore in a stupor, I found myself in the ruins of Azeroth, where I saw the haunted spirit of my beloved. She must be freed, but I lack the heart to do it.
Good luck, friend.
Okay, we'll go kill her ghost at some point. Are there quests up top in the top part of the inn here? I don't know. Let's go verify. Yeah, there most certainly is.
Salutations.
The buzz boxes. He wants us to collect crawler legs and then place them in buzz boxes that are kind of hidden
Daylight's burning.
throughout the area. Alright, I think that's every one of these that's inside. The rest must be outside.
I'm listening.
Cave mushrooms. Bring 5 scabber stalks and 1 death cap to Barathris.
Farewell.
Wanted Murkdeep. Find and slay the Murloc known as Murkdeep. The creature is thought to be defending the Murloc huts south of Aberdeen. We just murder, like, any Murlocs that we can. Like, oh, you have a little village here? Oh, we'll kill you. You have a protector? We'll kill him. Red Crystal. Hostile moonkin roam in ever-increasing numbers to our east. They once were thought to be gentle, almost mystical creatures. While some continue to hold reverence to them, the safety of Aberdeen forces me to keep a more realistic view. I've received reports that the moonkin are being drawn to a large red crystal along Darkshore's eastern mountain range. No one has any idea what that crystal is, or even if it really exists. I want you to locate it over there and report back to me what you find. She wants us to locate it over there. That's a weird way to say anything. Which of these quests is causing this long... There we go. Perfect. Alright, like 17 more quests to go. And then we'll have everything. Plagued lands. A sickness spreads across Darkshore, gripping the minds and bodies of all it touches. The thistlebearers have been hit the hardest by this plague. The once noble beasts are now an instrument of destruction, rabid and frenzied. I may have a cure for this ailment. Take this trap to the forest and lay it on the ground. Any rabid thistlebearer that crosses the light shall become docile for a short time. Once the bear is docile, it shall follow you. Lead it back here. Okay, that's like my least favorite kind of quest, but we will try to get that done. Okay, so many things to pick up. How big a threat. Some of my brethren were rescued from a corrupt Furbolg in Teldrassil, and I vowed to stop any more atrocities before more of our kind are injured or worse. I have seen a couple of hints of corruption in Darkshore already, but I have yet to find any widespread sign. I think it would be logical if the investigation continued with the Furbolgs. Would you find one of their camps and return to me if you see any sign of corruption? So if we don't see corruption, we just never come back to you, and then you'll just be wondering forever if we're ever going to go there and see corruption or not? Shouldn't we report back either way? Tower of Athalax. Hail, young Night Elf. I am Alyssa Starbreeze, and it is my charge to protect Aberdeen from harm. To this end, I send Bethul Shadowstrike to observe the strange happenings around the Tower of Athalax to the northeast. It is past time that he should have returned. I worry that he has encountered some unforeseen danger in the forest. I would be most appreciative if you would find him and see that he is doing well.
Del Nadris.
You guys are all really optimistic. We're gonna find that dude completely dead. Somehow injured or something. Oh, actually, if this is him, he might be alive.
Well met.
Recover the Silver Dawning's lockbox and the Mistvale's lockbox. So a couple of boats that are wrecked off the coast.
Good.
Gotta recover some stuff for him.
What brings you here?
Ooh, you have 2 quests. Bashal Aran. The ruins of Bashal Aran to the east are overrun with demonic minions. The sprites and satyrs have taken up residence in the area and they feed upon the magical energies. Their power is growing from continued exposure. Even with that, I have noticed that there is one shrine they will not approach. On the western side of the ruins, atop a small bluff, a strange blue aura permeates. There must be an explanation to the demon's reluctance.
May the stars
Yeah, I'm familiar with that quest. Oh, you had the other one as well. Let's actually grab both of your quests.
peace be with you.
And Tools of the Highborn. Have you seen the ruins of Ametharan? If not, you will find them on the eastern side of the main road, some ways to the south. Once, they were the home of many powerful Highborn. Now they are a testament to the destruction their dabblings produced. I have been told by the Sentinels that the spirits of the Highborn priest... the spirits of the Highborn persist, even, and that they wield their ancient magical implements. Those relics must be appropriated so that we might destroy them.
Go in peace.
Okay, cool, sounds good. He wants us to get some old relics, supposedly to destroy them, but who knows what he'll really do with them. Looking at the priority order here, 12, 12, 10 crawler legs. Let's go along the shore, try to get our crawler legs, and we'll try to investigate the sea creature as well. Corrupt Furball camp is also down that way. Yeah, I think that we want to head south. Let's do that. Obviously, we have a ton of things to do here. This is where we're going to be living for the next little while, so strap in, guys. It should be a good time. Alright, I'm assuming that any of these crawlers will do. Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, see, that's what we don't get as a bear. We emulate a lot of what the warrior does, but we do not get a charge, I don't think. At some point the druid did get a charge, right? But I think it cost rage to do instead of it, like, generating rage. So it doesn't really serve. It didn't really serve as a good opener. So maybe we will get a charge. I can't remember if we got that Burning Crusade or if that was something that came later, but I remember the bear having a charge that cost mana. Or that cost rage, even. Can I collect Strangle Kelp yet? Could swim out there and find out. Let's go find out if we can get the Strangle Kelp, and if not, we'll at least know what level of Herbalism we can get it. Okay, so, well, it doesn't tell us what level. Maybe if we click on it, it does. Yeah, requires 85. Okay. Good to know, good to know. We're getting close to this husk over here. I don't think... Oh, that is the one we need. Can we get in here and click it without having to fight too many of these Murlocs? Maybe. Okay. That was close. We almost got it. Alright, we'll fight you too. Sure, why not? The more the merrier. Oh yeah, we're definitely keeping up with him. Yeah. That's how we have to handle that. Alright, that's 6 out of 6. Is that going to turn into him? Alright, let's not run back quite yet. We have a few other things we can do in the area. Yeah, we could probably do all of this stuff before we head back. We'll investigate the Firbolg camp, we'll come over to the Red Crystal, and then we'll... Or maybe we'll handle it like this. We'll go down to the Highborn Relics, then we'll come back up to the Red Crystal, and then go back to town. Let's try it like that, and see how it goes. We do have to get into the center-ish of this village, I think, in order to get the ping. Oh, there we go. We actually don't have to go all the way in. We actually got the ping right here at the very outskirts. That's fine. We'll finish this guy off, and then we'll get out of here. They're probably going to send us back on a kill quest at some point, I have to assume. So We did these recently on a Draenei, some of these quests here in Darkshore. Draenei Mage, and oh boy was that painful. Alright, let's head down to the south here. We have a quest to pick up along the road, and then we're going to be going into the ruins of Ametheran. Someone pointed out that I tend to pronounce Teldrassil with the long as, Teldrassil, when it's usually pronounced Teldrassil. And I know that because, you know, I watch things and listen to things about World of Warcraft, so like part of my brain knows that it's Teldrassil, but part of my brain says that I read it for a long time before ever hearing it spoken, and that I've always pronounced it Teldrassil in my brain, so try to get the pronunciations right, but there's some things that just kind of get stuck in my head a certain way from reading it for so long and just kind of pronouncing it to myself incorrectly. Some silver leaf up there. I don't mind if I do. So any of the enemies here will drop, or can drop, the relics. I don't know what the drop rate is going to be like. And then she wants us to study some tablets that are spread around. The funny thing is, on the Draenei we couldn't read the tablets, but I think we'll be able to read the tablets this time. So that should be interesting if they have some decent lore about how these two Night Elf cities were destroyed. They were actually highborn cities. Chance to hit reduced by 15%. Are you a respawn, or what exactly happened there? Instant respawns, That's fun. We are missing him a lot thanks to this Banshee curse. Parry. Alright, here's tablet number 1. The Lay of Ametheran. Long had the children of the stars dwelled upon the banks of the shimmering waters of the eternal well. To all was known that Elune, light of the eternal twilight, aspect and goddess of the moon, dwelt within its waters at such time that she rested from her works. Upon the shores of the well did the children of the stars, favored of Elune, build their homes, even as their gaze was trained ever skyward into the moonlit night. Though there were many towns and places of habitation constructed upon the lakeshore, Ametheran and Bashalaran were the foremost, having the touch of Azara, the Kaldorai's beloved queen, in their creation. Her favored servitors, those of the highborn, she brought to the twin towns to reside, and to govern them she placed Athricus Narasin, though it would be that he would spend most of his days in his tower of Athalax, some ways removed from the towns. His second, a mage known of his prowess in the arcane arts as much as with his physical abilities. Oh, okay. Oh, well, we would read, but I guess we have to take care of this. Was Asterion, who lived among the peoples of Bashalaran and went many times to Ametheran to see to the needs and wants of its people. And so it was upon the shores of the Well of Eternity the twin towns grew and prospered while the world beneath the stars fell slowly to madness. Oh. And yeah, I think it's really cool that as a Draenei you can't read those at all. It makes perfect sense. You would have to be a Night Elf to read a Night Elf script. Okay, Bruiseweed we need to be 100, so I might have to go back and spend some time around Teldrassil just kind of leveling these up, leveling Herbalism up a bit. Because yeah, so far there's been a bunch of stuff that we can't get here. Are we going to aggro anyone while I read this? Maybe. The fall of Ametheron. The earth trembled as the ancient trees in the enchanted forest were uprooted and toppled. The groves and glades tended by the sons and daughters of Cenarius and the stone towers of the children of the stars were brought to the rolling ground. There was our queen, radiant even in desperation. In the chaos that was the battles, the enchanted sky changed colors with the discharge of magic, with the explosions that threatened to tear the world asunder. Brother fought brother, chosen fought blessed. It was not all the highborn that fought. Some stood, transfixed as madness took them. Mighty cities and humble towns alike were felled around them. In Ametheron, all was in ruins, its people clinging to the ground as though that might spare them from the destruction. It was then that Athricus Narasan, favorite of Ajara, appeared to guide them to safety. With a spell he could protect them, he would say, while around them brother and sister, father and mother perished. They would have life eternal, and have naught to fear from the sundering that was to come. Okay. Is that all of them? I believe so. Let's work our way back. Wait, what is this over here? That's Mage Royal. I don't think we can get that either. I don't think we can herb anything here, unless we happen to come across... Oh, we can get the Mage Royal. Yeah, then we definitely need to be doing that. Definitely need to get skill points wherever we can. Briarthorn. Thinking we probably can't do Briarthorn yet, though. This is a lot of failed attempts. That's true. It's a high-level attempt. There we go. Alright, let's fight our way back to the quest giver, and we'll probably get our last couple of relics on the way. Well, maybe we will have to kill quite a few more than I thought to get the last 2 items. It had been a decent drop rate for a minute there. Alright, 1 more to go. Yeah, I don't know if we'd have been able to take her on our own. Probably. I mean, we might have been able to with all the heals that we have. But much better to team up and help somebody else get it as well. There we go. Alright. Ah! Okay. Okay. We don't need them, but hey, they're just potions. I'll take them. Usually if people try to give me like gold and stuff, I don't take coins, but that's true. That's true. Oh, well. Misclicked emote. Straight off, my man, thank you so much. Appreciate the potions, appreciate the help. One more little relic. Which one of you is going to have it? Hey, there we go. What is this here? This is Earth Root. Perfect. We need that. Alright, let's get this one turned in, and then we're going to head up to the northeast and we'll investigate the red crystal before returning back to town.
What brings you here?
We have few records from the time around the War of the Ancients, especially near the destruction of the Well of Eternity. Given the upheaval and cataclysmic events that were taking place, it's no big surprise. That's fair enough. Definitely gonna go over here and get the Peace Bloom. Probably want to take care of this bear. Can't attack while stunned. Okay then. Yeah, here's our old buddies, the Raging Moonkins. Still gonna avoid those guys. Don't know if we have to go into that cave for any other quests besides the Druid quest. I can't remember if I've ever been sent in there before on any other character that I've taken through the area. Oh, hello there. That was a little bit shocking. So we got a green one-handed axe that we can't use. 1 stamina. Alright, this Night Elf Hunter has definitely made short work of all these guys. More power to him, I say. I think we can go up right here. We might not have to fight any of these guys. How amazing would that be? There we go, we located the large crystal. Okay, what else? Nothing else. Let's just get ourselves back to town and we can get some of this stuff turned in. Ooh, Earth Root. Earth Root. Must get the Earth Root. Did that just spawn there? Because I don't think it was there a second ago. Am I just not seeing it? Well, that's weird. It definitely says that there's Earth Root right here. But I am definitely not seeing it. Mayhap I'm blind. I don't know. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I'm definitely blind. Is that like in the ground? No, see, this is in the ground a little bit. That was very hard to locate. Look at that. Okay, now we can go. Hardest boss so far, finding the Earth Root. Definitely gonna get the Mage Royal. Might have to fight one of these guys for it. We'll see. And we're gonna get the silver leaf as well. So far we've gotten really lucky and haven't had to fight for any of this stuff. With mobs or with other players, I guess. Could be competition. Yeah, there's definitely more people online here right now than there were over in Teldrassil. Don't really like how we're basically surrounded right now. I have a feeling we're gonna aggro something. Let's take on this guy. Alright, I swear we're gonna go back to town and turn this stuff in. I know, I swear. We're gonna do it right now. Yep, right now. Although we've now gotten ourselves into kind of a heavily enemy-infested area. Are we going to get through this without fighting? Maybe. Robert, that's not the direction to town. I know. It's so hard to resist all the herbs. Especially when I know we need a lot of skill ups to get some of the stuff that's available here. Alright, now we are properly on our way back. I realize this has been a bit of a longer episode, guys. I talked in the beginning about maybe doing an hour-and-a-half episodes, so this is kind of the test for that. Let me know how it feels. I feel okay with it. It's a little long. This is probably about as long as I like to sit in one sitting. I like to get up and move around and stretch my legs and not be stuck at the desk for more hours consecutively. So yeah, this is probably about the length that I could do. And I feel like we got a lot accomplished. That's a good thing about it, is I feel like we really did quite a bit. You've already proven adept at scouting our enemy. Do you have what it takes to fight them as well? Yeah, we need to go back to the Firbolg camp to the south and kill 8 Pathfinders and 5 Wind Talkers. Oh, you have more to do.
Peace be with you.
Speak with Thunderous Windweaver in Aberdeen. I think we've already talked to that guy a couple of times. Yeah, let's run over here and get the stuff over here turned in first, and then we'll head back properly into the town. I like this town a lot, because it's kind of like realistically how you might think a town is laid out. That being said, it's a little bit sprawling, so when you have a bunch of stuff to turn in or collect, you have to kind of run all over the place. But I do like it, aesthetically.
I'm listening.
Though it is surely a fragment of my imagination, I feel as though I can almost feel the taint of foul highborn magic upon them. I will have these destroyed so that their long dormant evil may never be released again. Cliffspring River. The Cliffspring River has begun turning foul and corrupted. It empties into the mist edge, and I fear the wash will affect Aberdeen soon. I suspect the Blackwood Firbolgs upriver are the cause of the taint, but I also suspect that they aren't the root of it. Take this sampling tube and go to the mouth of the river, proceed inland. You'll see a bridge. Once you have a sample, return to me. More and more about the corruption that's kind of taken root, both here and back in Teldrassil. I'm interested to see if anything comes of that, if we reach a conclusion, or if it kind of chains into subsequent zones at all. So we'll see if we can follow the plot threads.
I am honored.
We didn't do that one. We did the red crystal. So the crystal exists. Fascinating. Anyway, your task has been well executed. Good work. What exactly is this crystal? This is but a single question in a sea of questions. Another question that comes to mind is why the Moonkin would be drawn to this object. Is the crystal benign in nature, or does it hold a more sinister purpose? As water cascades. Use this empty vial to fill up on some Moonwell water here in Aberdeen. Such potent magic should provide a clue as to the composition of the crystal. To do that, you'll pour the liquid over the crystal. It should take care of the rest. While I don't anticipate anything bad happening to you, I still want you to be careful. Above us to the east is the Fellwood. If that crystal is tied to that place, as I suspect it is, then it could prove to be very dangerous.
Farewell.
Oh, inventory is full, is it? Well, okay then. We need to ditch everything. But not that, that's an upgrade. Those are an upgrade. Lots of upgrades sitting in our bags. It's not the crawler meat we need, right? We don't need that. $10 armor for the cape. That's an upgrade. I feel like that's really all we can do for now. I need to make a bank alt so I can mail this linen if we're not going to go into... If we're not going to go into first aid, which I don't think I'm going to, then I could send that to a bank alt and possibly sell it.
Goddess watch over you.
Oh, the moonwell is actually right here. Let's just get this done while I'm thinking about it. And she wants us to find more giant turtle remains in a different location so that maybe she can figure out exactly what's happening to them, I suppose. Wait, what is this? Oh, this is the buzz box. Okay. Collect 3 thresher eyes from Darkshore threshers in the deep sea near Buzzbox 411. Okay. That's gonna be somewhere else? Oh, there's the turtle remains. Threshers are out a little bit deeper. Okay, we'll worry about that next time.
I am honored.
Thank you. Perhaps it would have been better if I had done it myself, but even after these thousands of years, I could not bear to raise my hand against my beloved. Alright, guys, that's almost level 14, and we are going to take a break here for today. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really do appreciate all the support, and you guys spending your time here with me in Azeroth. Special thank you to those of you who are members and those of you on Patreon. Thank you guys so much. It's that kind of support that's going to help me keep doing this long into the future. I really do appreciate those that do. Take care of yourselves out there in the real world and take care of each other. And we will see you back in Azeroth sometime soon. Bye now.